Hello, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, give me a like and a subscribe. Everybody who has, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you have purchased a reading from me, if you have donated to my channel, if you have donated your energy in any way, I want to thank you. I have really reflected on how lucky and fortunate and blessed I really am. And I am so blessed to have all of you as well. Without you, I would not be able to live in my purpose. I am so very blessed, and it's been a very, very fantastic ride. And everybody that I have met here on this channel, that I've done readings for, you all have been wonderful. You are my Scorpio family. And I do take pleasure in meeting you. So with that being said, we are going to do a general. Let's see what's coming out. What do we need to know? What do your guides want you to need you to know? And what is the advice, Scorp, for the next 7 days? It is Sunday here in PA, but it is 7 days from when you see this. It is Sunday, January 15th. So I'm having a nice, relaxing Sunday for the most part. I hope you all are as well. Slay them all. Dragons. When your heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment, bitch. Bam, boom, period, Scorpio, right? Slay them. Make sure people know how to treat you. Understand that this is a very hard thing to learn, but people treat you the way you allow them to. And I'm coming from love. If you allow somebody to rush in and out of your life, if you allow somebody to do certain things and they repeatedly do them, it's because you're allowing them to. Now, I'm not saying that if you have been abused or hurt in any way, that you have allowed somebody to do that to you. So it always surprises me on the hate and the anger that comes out of some people in the comments. So that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you are dealing with people who you have allowed a pass more times than one, right? And they are continuously doing it. And I have been there too, guys. We allow you allow them to treat you this way, so they're going to continue to do it. They have no repercussion. So maybe there's people in your life that needs to like, you need to get them going right there, right? See ya, bye. If somebody does not want to treat you with respect, if somebody does not want to give you what you need, you don't have to part badly. This goes for lovers, friends, whatever the case is. If they are no longer filling your cup, if you feel you are giving more to the relationship and you have tried everything, you've tried speaking, you've tried telling them how you feel, you've tried doing everything you can do, maybe it's time to slay them, to let them go. Approval. Choose to approve yourself, and others will too. There's a lot about you standing in your power here, Scorpio. Okay? Stand in your power. You don't need anybody's approval for anything. And if you are living a healthy lifestyle where you're trying to heal and grow and work on yourself, and people are making you feel like you're not enough, or somebody is making you feel badly, know that it is something that they lack. This is why I'm trying to coin the phrase heal it forward, because the more you heal, the more you accept yourself, the more people around you will as well. The more you look, the better you view yourself, the better others will view you. People are a mirror to us on how we view ourselves, right? So start seeing how fantastic, beautiful, wonderful, strong, bomb-ass people you are. Start realizing it. Start standing in that. And if somebody is not healthy for you, if somebody is not healthy for your growth, then maybe it's time to exit. Maybe it's time to allow them to go. Because you are in the middle of a journey here. You are learning that every challenge you face has hidden gifts inside of them. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you are. Because even in pain, there is power. Even in pain, that's where we learn, unfortunately, is in pain. That's how we learn our lessons, through pain. I hate it, I know, but this is where we are, guys. The dimension that we're in is not easy. This isn't easy down here. It's not at all. Life is hard. And the harder your path, that just means the more you have to do here on this planet. Maybe you've had a very hard life, but that's only because you have something really big that you're meant to do here. There's something that you are meant to do that could change so many people's lives. Empower yourself, stand strong in it. Wear those scars like an accessory. It is what it is. We've all made mistakes. We've all been through pain. There's nothing to be ashamed of, and there's no reason why you should not celebrate yourself every day. I don't care where you've came from or what has happened. Celebrate who you are. You are lovable, and you are capable of healing. You are capable of becoming better, even if you're at the lowest place in your life. Natural born leader. You were born to lead others. It is part of your life path, Scorpio. A lot of you are leaders. A lot of you have stepped into a leader position. Even if you in your career, maybe you're not yet. Maybe you are not a leader yet. But in your community, in your family, you are still a leader. You don't, we get so wrapped up in status and what we do and how much money we make. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. It doesn't matter. It should not make you change the way you view yourself. If you are making minimum wage somewhere as a store clerk, you are still capable. You are still a leader. You can still be a leader. You are still, you should still be celebrated just as much as a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. Right? But we have got this skewed down here. It's not the way things should be. We should not look at somebody and only see their status. You are a natural born leader. You, inside yourself, you are a leader, and it will come out when you are ready to bring it out. And I feel for a lot of you, you are showing people who you are and what you're made of. And that is beautiful. By the month of September here, something could really be changed in your life, or maybe something happened in September. You have a two-faced friend in your energy, and your guide, the second card out, guys, your spirit wants you to know that there is some two-faced friend in your energy, possibly talking about you, possibly running back and telling people things that you say. So if somebody gives you a bad vibe, please, this is your warning. Guaranteed success. Guaranteed success here, Scorpio. You have something it's already written. It's already destiny. Waiting for news, a package, or a letter, you will be taken care of in these difficult times. Maybe you're waiting to hear from somebody. Maybe you're waiting to hear from a job. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from a home. Maybe you're moving like me. I'm trying to relocate myself. I would love 616 on the clock. I would love to hear back from somebody about an apartment soon in the next 7 days. So let's fingers crossed, guys. Maybe we will be hearing back. If you're waiting to hear back from somebody about something important, possibly test results, possibly maybe you took I just heard, what is that, MCAT, I heard, or, maybe you are going to get your cosmetology license, or you're going to get you're taking a test for your real estate license, or you are taking a test, there could be a lot of news you're waiting for. Maybe you're just taking your driver's test. Who knows? But for some of you, you have took some kind of test and you're waiting to hear news back. From others, it could just be from a lover, or a position that you wanted. Maybe you're trying to wait to see if you're going to get promoted in the next 7 days. A money path will be coming. So for most of you, the news that you are receiving is very good. So get into it. In the next 7 days, we are going to hear good news and get back to the basics. Your guides, your spirit wants you to know that maybe it's time to get back to the basics on something. Maybe it's time to, you know, for this week, oh my goodness, guys, for this week, maybe it's time to get back to the basics. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Maybe that's what you're waiting for, to see if you've gotten financed, to see if a loan has went through, or to, for your LLC, or there's something here for a lot of you, a money path is opening because you are creating it, because you are a leader. Temporary situation, whatever you're going through right now is only temporary. Whatever you have on your mind right now, as far as worries, as far as feeling anxious, it is only temporary, baby. It is just temporary. This news will be coming in very soon. Holy Spirit, please tell me what is coming for Scorpio in the next 7 days. My goodness, we're really dropping cards. You may have a emperor or your empress coming toward you, but logic, organization, bossing up, right? Like really taking control of your life. This is awesome. Accept a leadership role. A lot of you are going to be offered a promotion in the next 7 days because you're brilliant, because you're so talented here. You can see the humor and difficult situations. There's something about that. You really need to you're focused on your career right now. For some of you, you may be getting your divorce papers. Maybe you already got that divorce and you're waiting for them to come in the mail. For others, you possibly are waiting to hear from your soon to be ex-husband or wife's lawyer, right? Maybe you're in the middle of an actual divorce. The papers are coming. Try to look at it as a good thing. Change your perception. Whatever is going on in the next 7 days, make me a promise right here and now that you will change your perception no matter what. I'm going to do it too. We'll do it together. No matter what, no matter how bad, how difficult, you are going to take a step back and change your perception. What is the blessing here? What is the lesson here? What is the benefit of this? Because there's typically always a benefit in some of the worst situations. You can find benefit, right? So in the next 7 days, try it. Be conscious of it. Go in your notes, and every time something happens, right, that you feel you're supposed to be learning a lesson, make a note of it. And at the end of the week, look at all the lessons. Did you learn these lessons? How did that work for you? How did a perception change this challenge for you? Because I feel like you all are about to cut somebody out of your life because you're going through a renewal. You're going through some kind of renewal. You're reviewing the past with compassion, but you're about to get clarity on your life. A lot of you in the next 7 days could be really spending time alone, meditating, recharging, deciding on which way to go, because this is the end. You're about to lay the burdens down. You're laying the burdens down in something in your life, whether this is career or love, Scorpio. Some of you could be fighting an addiction, and you're going to have a turning point this week. Some of you are fighting negative thoughts, and you're going to have a turning point this week. You're going to lay the burdens down. It's going to be a weight off your shoulders. Something's happening to take a weight off your shoulders in the next 7 days. Possibly whatever news you get, possibly a promotion, possibly a turn in sales in your business. Maybe sales are about to skyrocket. Something's going on because you've been in a temporary pause right now. And I feel like you are about to embrace your uniqueness, Scorpio. You're about to embrace who you are. You're about to stand in your power and remember that you are a natural born leader. Do not get trapped in illusion, okay? Accept responsibility for the things you have done. Some of you have obsessive thoughts that are just gripping you, and it's actually creating problems with your health. It's making you feel ill. Some of you can barely, move. You're so sad. And I feel in the next 7 days you're going to lay these burdens down, but please make sure that you make choices that support your happiness, your health. Start one good choice a day if you are in a really bad place. I feel like you need to move on and seek more from life, Scorpio. There's something here. We have two pictures of this person walking out the door. Look at this. Your guides, your spirit, the universe is guiding you here to put your back to something and walk. Now, that doesn't mean that you can never revisit it. That just means that you need to make a big decision here, choosing to make a big life decision. And I feel like it's going to change everything. It's going to take you into the sun. In the next 7 days, for a lot of you, you're going to have some kind of success and great joy, some kind of really good idea, plans working out perfectly. Maybe you're taking a step back. I am taking a step back this week myself. I'm taking a few days off doing personal reads to regroup myself and start packing for my move, because I feel called to. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of burden. It's been a lot of constant. It's just constant, and I love it. I'm very blessed. But sometimes you need to take a step back and spend some time by yourself. Spend some time, if you have vacation days, if you have any kind of sick days, and you can, take a day off and spend time really contemplating, meditating, praying, and figuring out what your next move should be. I feel like we have again take a leadership role. You're being called here to take some kind of leadership role in your life, Scorp. You're being called to take the lead in something. Do not be oversensitive to criticism. Do not be too structured, right? Make sure that you don't get to a point where you're too rigid, and really try to enjoy your life. But we have the hangman as well as the hermit, guys. In the next 7 days, you're being asked to reflect, really meditate, contemplate, and then proceed forward. I feel a lot of you, what that answer is going to be is you are going to walk away from a job, walk away from a toxic situation, walk away from something that's no longer serving you in the next 7 days. There's going to be a feeling, an epiphany, or a perception change. And you really need to work on perception. There's something here that you need to see in a different way, that if you would see it from a higher your higher self, or look at it from a different perspective, it could change everything. And every time you go back to the negative, check yourself. No, I'm not going to look at it this way. I am only looking at it in this way. And yes, at first you have to fake it, but then it will start coming to you very easily. It will just automatically, you won't automatically go to the negative. Tell me what the Emperor is. In the next 7 days, I see you have felt powerless to something. You felt vulnerable. You felt trapped, paralyzed. And I feel it's your mind. There is about to be an energy shift. Something is out of control. Some of you could have a lot of conflict. And then the next 7 days, you're going to say, this is out of control. I can't do this anymore. Others, it's just your mind. You're constantly conflicted in your mind, and there's going to be some perception change. Wish granted, quick action. You could take very quick action on something, or you could have an emperor or your empress coming towards you quickly. They could be taking action in their life. Maybe they are the one that's been stuck. Maybe they are the one walking away, right? Know that energy can be like that. If you're thinking about this person a lot, I could be picking up on their energy as well. Tell me about ego. Yeah, some of you could be drinking too much. Scorp, if you're drinking too much, baby, because you're trying to ease the pain, it's still going to be there when you're done drinking. Know that it's just going to be worse then. So if you're drinking a lot because you're in pain, think of this, take a step back and take a look at it before it gets out of control. I'm not saying drinking is always bad. Of course, enjoy yourself. But if you're drinking every night because you just can't deal, honey, this is me telling you, listen to me. You've been guided to this channel to be able to check yourself. Maybe you need to take a look at this, right? Some of you, though, there's something that's cultivating. There's something here that's developing over time. Your subconscious mind, something's hidden. In the next 7 days, you're going to have an ego. Some of you are going to have an ego death. Others are going to realize that the person you're dealing with has addictions or unhealthy habits, or their ego is so fucking big that you don't even know how to proceed. For others, you may realize that you have been letting your ego get in the way. We all have to be honest with ourselves sometimes. Yeah, you are going through an awakening here, realizing that you have been so controlled, you have felt defenseless, you have felt handcuffed. You're about to break free. You are not incapacitated. You are not in prison. You can break free anytime you want, with perception change, with mindset change, with doing the shadow work. You can go through this renewal and do this, Scorpio. Tell me about renewal. In the next 7 days, something could happen here. You could actually have a reconciliation with a friend, with a coworker, with a family member, because most of you here are breaking free. You're breaking free from this mindset. You're breaking free from this relationship that's held you down. You're breaking free from the thought of never being able to move on. Don't ever tell yourself, I will never be able to move on. I will never find. Know that your words are spells. Do not say those things. Only speak positivity. I will be okay. I am okay. I am happy. I will thrive on my own. I am thriving on my own. And celebrate the small wins. If you get through a day without crying, and you've made dinner or you've made dinner for 4 days straight, and you've got out of bed, even celebrate that. Celebrate the small wins. Every day, take one tiny step forward. Make one positive decision. They will all build on top of the rest, because there's some suffering that's about to be alleviated. You're a very unselfish person, right? You give and you give, and you carry pain for others. You're an empath. You're constantly worrying about other people. Maybe it's time to worry about you for once. Alleviate the suffering, Scorpio, because there's going to be a decision made. Again, some of you are going through a divorce. Some of you here could have a lawsuit come, news of a lawsuit come in. There's going to be some kind of decision. Some of you could have child support news come in. That could be the official news coming. Maybe that extra bump in child support is just going to lighten the load for you. There's going to be some suffering being alleviated. But in the next 7 days, self-improvement, self-awareness, seeing clearly, ego issues, reflection here, self-appreciation. This is where you need to be in the next 7 days. Take a look at your actions. Take a look at your thoughts. Take a look at what you are doing or not doing to help the situation. um, really be honest with your self-love. Really have an honest conversation with yourself. Am I going to be able to live this way forever? Am I going to be able to even trust this person? And what have I done in this situation? Did I do this wrong? Should have I done that maybe? And move forward from it, right? What do I want now? Who am I now that I've went through this divorce? Who am I now that I have done this or that, or I do not have this job? Who am I now that I have just turned 30? I mean, just really be aware of yourself. Make some comparisons, self-assess in the next 7 days, so you're able then to move forward with a healthy, strong plan. Luck. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. Yay, Scorpio. In the next 7 days, something very lucky is going to happen. Believe it, trust it, baby. Know it. Know that it's going to happen. Don't even expect it. Know it. Get ready for it. If there's something you have been waiting or something you have been waiting to hear about, a job, a lawsuit win, a child, more money in child support, believe it's already happened. Trust it's already happened. Stand strong in that, right? It's already happened. And believe that it has, and watch it happen. Forgiveness. Archangel Renewal is urging you to let go of past grievances. Archangel is encouraging you to forgive and release feelings of resentment towards someone who has hurt you. Staying angry is not only hurting the other person, but harming you as well. Perception change, forgiveness. If you are harboring anger, if you are harboring hate for somebody, you are not hurting them, especially if they are not in your life anymore. If you're sitting around harboring a bunch of pain and hurt and anger, with somebody who's showed you their back and is not even there with you, what are you doing? You're not hurting them. You're only hurting you. Change your perception, change your perspective. When you release past grievances, you will feel much better. You will let go of what has been holding you down and move on with life with peace and understanding. And if the person you need to forgive is yourself, I'm telling you now that it is okay. Forgive yourself. What has happened in the past has happened. It is done. It is said and gone. There's nothing you can do now to change it. You've done it. You've said it. It's happened, and the time is now to let it go. Forgive yourself. Tell yourself that you're sorry. Write yourself a letter explaining all the things that you need to really get all that stuck energy out. I hope that you all have a beautiful and blessed day, and tell yourself every day and every way, I get better and better. I am a winner. Love and light.